in studio with us, Masikbulisa Tataskwamkele Nkubeni. Thank you so much for joining us.
Enkosi kakhulu ke sisi, angilazi ke i-DJ name yakho. Thandisa Mahe.
Ndinguthandi Mahe, Thandisa Mahe nje.
Abantu baba ne-DJ names. Uyaqona and ndibulise nakubaphulaphuli nababukeli beVukani Community Radio Station. It's such an honor and a privilege for me to be on this studio for the first time in my life.
Ever?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never set my feet
here.
Yeah, but driver through N6. Phulaphula.
Okay,
but
wow.
But now nyawo zami zifike zema.
Emasangweni aseVukani.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Namhlanje ke tata sincokola about umba obalulekileyo kakhulu, the business of building families. Kodwa ke as the founder of Family Enrichment and Restoration Institute, which is a non-profit focused non-profit organization focused on building families. Khawusikrobise ekubeni ba kwathini na ukuze uqonde into yobana you want to start such an organization.
Okokuqala, ifamily is the first institution that God established after creation.
Okay.
Before other institutions, be it government,
okay,
be it
marriage, that's family,
schools,
that's still
yes.
Okay.
But the first institution was the institution of a family.
Okay.
Constituted by God through Adam and Eve.
All right.
Which means a family is the backbone.
Okay.
Is the producer,
of
the
everything
rest
else.
of other families.
Okay.
That is why if you have got a family identity crisis, you are never successful in all of other endeavors.
Oh, okay.
The question over where do I come from? Where's my mother? Where's my father? Those questions, no amount of money can satisfy you unless someone tells you the truth.
Okay.
It can't keep you happy when those questions have not been answered.
All right.
Now, that is why you can be talented, you can be gifted, but if I belong to a family, that simply means your values are questionable. Because a family is not only a source, but also it is an institution that grounds people on sound values.
Okay.
Le nto uba umazi omnye umntu.
Okay.
Umhloniphe, umazi uhayi, umazi uewe. Now, ngenxa yoba nabantu abatshatayo batshata bekrwada malunga namakhaya abaphuma kuwo.
Okay.
Bakha imizi bengaphumi emizini. Bakha amakhaya kungekho ndawo bona abakhiwe kuyo. Now, that's why then uvele umuntu at it doesn't work. Manchithe. Because the question is, why would people, ngoba ngokwe-stats sithi most marriages dissolve in the first 5 years to 10 years of their existence.
Okay.
Now, the question is, the first 5 or 10 years, it should still be honeymoon days. But why? It is simply because bavele abantu babonda oba look, akukho apho bendibhalele khona. Why should I stay here? People have no patience. People have no insight into the significance of a family. People are underprepared, so they cannot prepare their own families. So, and as a result, then, a strong church is only a church that has strong families.
Okay.
A strong nation is a nation that has got strong families. Because phaya udinga abantu who are responsible.
Okay.
Abantu who are respectful. Abantu who have values.
Okay.
Bazozifumana phi? Because in the workplace, you have organizational values.
Okay. Yes.
But umntu does not come from an organization. You need human values. Lento kuthiwa ubuntu. Lento ekwenza ukwazi ndoba urelate kanjani nomnye umuntu. Remember, umtshato requires good interpersonal relationship skills. Now, isuka phi lonto? Isuka ekhaya.
Family.
Because when you are born, you are introduced into a school of relationship.
Sure.
Because as a child, you have to
Abazali.
relate with your mother.
Yes.
You have got to relate
Siblings.
with your father. You have to relate with your siblings. You have to relate with other fathers
Okay.
and mothers in the community.
Okay.
With other brothers and sisters in the community. So you learn how to relate and treat each other well in a family. That is a function of a family, not of a church.
Okay.
By the time a person goes to church, selemdala, sekulate.
Kuba kufanele ugrunywe in the family space.
That's correct. That's correct. That's why, for an example, if umntu aka introducewanga to a value of faithfulness,
Okay.
of honesty,
Okay.
ekhaya,
Ba-
uza
benenyani.
kuba nasenkonzweni. Noxa sele guqukile. Kwafuneka kuzanywe ilizwi kutitshwe ngento umuntu ayiphosileyo ekhaya. So the church is trying to double up, but it will not succeed. So it's on that basis that God laid in my heart. Indoba ngaba, look, let's pay attention to the
family.
families.
Wow.
Whether one goes to church, one does not go to church. Do you know that a family marriage is the only gift to humanity which God made it open for all?
Okay.
No, there are restrictions for heaven. You must have Christ.
But when it comes to family,
But when it comes to family,
anyone can get into it.
God has made it open.
For
It's
everyone.
the only gift He has made it open for humanity.
umuntu.
So that's why even if you're a marriage officer, utshatisa nabani noba kakholwa, iba nguwe ke obacekisayo. But
With your own
even-
personal reasons.
yes,
But by God's standards, it's
by
open.
God's standards, even by government standards,
Yes.
ungabanceda abantu because iyaziwa into yoba ngaba noba icala lokukholwa alwenzi into yoba lo mntu into yobulungu bakhe lusatsheni ibe less important.
Okay.
Remember when Adam and Eve fell into sin, in Genesis chapter 5, instruction kaThixo yathi, you may have deserted me, but don't part ways.
Okay. So the family was even still very important. Even in
God
that
said,
instance.
noba andikho mna kuba nophule umthetho, but nina ningohlukani ngenxa yokohlukana kwenu nam. Now, and that's why abasekorinte babeqonda uba, hey, what do you do xa umlingane wakho engakholwa wena ukholwa? Paul says, no, what's the point? Uzawusindiswa okanye uzawusikeleleka ngenxa yakho.
Ezenzo
So
zakho.
it's not a ground for divorce or dissolution of marriage. So you see how significant a family institution is. So it is on those bases
That Family Enrichment and Restoration Institute was born.
was born.
Sure.
So
Wow.
we run seminars
Okay. Okay.
for married couples, for people that are engaged,
Okay.
even for singles now.
Okay.
So we have bonke abantu single.
Okay.
Whether you are single because you are a divorcee or widowed or you never got married,
Okay.
where we introduce this concept of marriage,
Okay.
because that's the only institution through which we can introduce issues about families.
Okay.
So sixoxe ngomtshato, sixoxe ngefamily. I call them singles dialogue.
Okay.
Because in the Tikubo, I don't want to assume you do not know.
Okay.
But let's come to the table and have dialogue. For example, in June, I'll be having a seminar in East London and in Nasegabeja.
Okay.
80 for singles.
Okay.
80 shocking discoveries when engaged. What next?
Okay. That's very deep. That's very deep and interesting, eh?
Very. Now, what do you do when you are engaged but not yet married, and during this period you make findings which, if you had made them before a decision, you'd never have committed yourself?
So xa ukrobile xa seye wakroba wabona.
Yes.
Wabona izinto uthini ke ngoku.
What do you do? and ezi zinto bezingeyo part of your decision making.
Okay, udecide ungekaziboni, ungekazazi, ungekaveli.
Besingekabonakali.
Ngoku
So they do not define elements of your decision making.
okay.
Now, you une decision that is void of the discoveries you are making. And these discoveries, by their own nature, are shocking. Now, what can you
What
do?
do you do?
What
Hey!
do you do?
Hayi, it's a powerful one. Do you continue or do you reverse? Okanye kodwa ke sizawuyiva
We'll
ke
have
in
a
the dialogues.
Yes, we'll have a dialogue.
Wenza njani na xa ukuloo meko?
When you are in that dilemma.
All right. I think looking at ke ngoku, you have laid quite a great foundation, Tata, in terms of what the importance of family. And
Yes.
even when you are running a business, for an example,
Yes.
you've touched on organizational values that exist as well in the business space. And yani xa ungaxonxwanga as a person in the family, truly what you said is kuba nzima to integrate into pursuing all the different other areas of your life.
In fact, when Mama Mahe, even organizational values are family values.
Okay, truly. Okay.
There is no, if you talk about care,
Okay. That in a family
we are taught
respect,
respect, accountability,
honor, truthfulness.
That's good. There is no organization that can own the origin of the values.
Okay.
Those are family values.
Okay.
Because family is the primary institution God established before everything that we see existing in our time.
Wow. And ndiyayazi ke tata into kokubana you are planning another event. You have touched on
Yes.
the one for singles, but within the district to corner as well. Soon and very soon.
Yes.
In a couple of days. Tell us about what you are planning as a Family Enrichment and Restoration Institute up at District in Ngoku.
What we are doing is that I've realized in Oba there are a lot of interest in couples
Okay.
from Abe Krisani, in particular around Queenstown, Wicklesea. Abayibawelayo in those couples
Okay.
that are outside denominational walls.
Okay.
I've been interacting with them through different platforms.
Sure,
Some
sure.
would drive to East London for seminars. Some would come for
Consultations and
for
engagements.
counseling and so forth. Then I felt, good, look, let me come to where you are.
Okay.
Have a seminar that is for couples, married couples, and for those that are engaged.
Okay.
So now this is the starting point this coming Saturday
Okay.
at 2 at Beverly Hills Guest House,
Okay.
number 27.
Hillside Drive.
Yes.
Hillside Drive, I think.
Yeah, at Tafelberg.
Okay.
That conference venue, they have got 2 guest houses.
Okay.
There is a guest house kulendlela eyangasele Frey.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But there is another guest house, I think 27 Tafelberg Road.
Okay.
Yes. We'll be having a first kind of a seminar. Now, I invite all couples and those that are engaged to come. It's just a small amount because I felt that Klaskala must be refreshments.
Okay.
Because into yethu is not profit driven.
Yeah, it's a non-profit.
Yeah. So we have absorbed a cost
cost,
of
sure.
venue hire.
Okay.
But we're just saying for people just to socialize, interact, and let us have a refreshment.
What's the topic of this session? Let's talk about
Now-
the topic and the
now-
focus. Ukwenzela into yobana umphulaphula umamele yoqola uba ndiyabawela mna okanye ndiyanqwenela ukuya pha what can they expect?
The topic is about forgiveness in the midst of lies and dishonesty. It's a question yokuthi when you see lies and dishonesty as a dominant feature in your marriage,
Okay.
is there room for forgiveness? What do you do?
Okay.
Now, we want to explore whether forgiveness can be a remedy, because marriages are ravaged by lies and dishonesty.
Hey, yeah, ne?
Yes. Now, people should understand, and I will unpack it.
Sure.
Lies is in the form of what comes out of one's mouth.
Okay.
Dishonesty is in the form of conduct.
Yes.
Yes.
Kapin.
Lies, when we talk about lies, is what comes
You
out
utter,
of
what
your
you
mouth,
utter.
what you speak.
Le nto uyithethayo.
People do not speak what they are supposed to speak.
Okay.
But when I talk about
Dishonesty.
dishonesty, it's about an unbecoming conduct, an anti-marriage conduct.
Okay.
So dishonesty is behavioral centered.
Okay, sure.
Lies is confession based.
Ukuthetha nokwenza.
So the two are not the same.
Okay.
So into bangaba umntu abe sendaweni yaqonda ebe ungameli ndoba ukuyo,
Okay.
whether discovered or not discovered.
Okay.
That person you cannot say is lying ngoba
But the-
khona ayithethileyo.
But the
that
behavior.
person is dishonest.
Okay.
But xa umbuza uba uphi athi ndisendaweni ethile abengekho kuyo, the person
Has
is lying,
lied.
has lied.
Quite an interesting
Yeah,
one.
very interesting. So that venue capacity is only 100.
Okay.
Which means 50 couples or
50
more
individual, 100 individuals.
individuals.
In
It's
total.
just 100 individuals.
Okay.
So people must come
Okay.
and they must register. They must send their WhatsApp
Messages.
inquiry to 072
Okay.
3400 606.
Okay.
Because the one we poster, they can do it, but that person is very busy this week.
Okay.
May delay
Sure,
in
sure.
answering them.
Okay.
That 072 3400 606. Inquire,
easier.
you just deposit money into the bank. That bank on posters is net bank
account. Sure.
It's
sure.
net bank account. So just deposit money there. Or uba you are struggling, phone. Because we want to make sure that we finalize numbers soon, mainly for catering.
Yes.
So that if you are coming but you are struggling, mhlambi kwindawo kuyo to make payment, you say uzakuza ngelamini.
Sure. Pay in the door.
Yeah, pay the door, but register so that we make sure indoba
You are on the list and you are planned for.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So and as that also, we have got 5 spaces
Okay.
to donate.
Okay.
To people.
Okay.
5 individuals. In other words, we are going to register for free for five individuals
individual people.
will bear the cost, Tina.
Quite
Because
interesting.
remember, it costs
Yes.
for refreshments. So ngo 5 land. So I'm not sure guys bazawuthina abo bantu ngoba Tina will just need to be advised about their
Who
names
those are, sure.
so that then we have a record of those people and then xa befika phaya
You acknowledge
siyabazi, we
them.
acknowledge them.
Yeah. All right. Interesting. Ngempulaphulo Vukani Community Radio uyatsho ke Pst Maphinda into kokubana kule seminar bazabanayo in Beverly Hills this weekend ngalona umgqibelo apho ke bazabe bedisha ne couples 2:00 in the afternoon bajonge ke couples and engaged people. Uyatsho into bana ke there will be 5 free tickets. I think let's say the first 5 people from this conversation contact le number ingu 072 3400 606, right?
Mhlambi wena Mama Mahe, mhlambi they can contact you.
Okay.
Yes, but that 072 is for people that are registering.
Okay.
That will say, then so that then Tina swafumana kuwe la magama amahlanu.
Right, and that's also not
Very
a
easy.
problem. That's also not a
Yes.
problem.
Yes.
Yeah. So the first 5 people to engage with us will be able to get those 5 free tickets. But as by Chiloke Pst Maphinda, that they are going to be shouldering the cost, which is the contribution that you'll be bringing is only 100 rand per person to ensure that you are participating. Apoke sawujonga okanye bezawujonga lo mcimbi woba what do you do in the instance where there are lies and dishonesty, kube kukho issue of forgiveness. So forgiveness in the midst of lies and dishonesty.
Yes.
That is what is going to be the focus, and I think it's going to be very much interesting. Dada, we only have 1 more minute left before we have to wrap up the show. Ubashia nandoni na abachati.
I want to leave them with this thought.
Okay.
Can marriage be in a state of disrepair?
Okay.
Can marriage reach a stage where it is irreparable? Do we have an irreparable marriage? We need to think about that.
Okay.
Can a marriage be in a state of
Repair.
disrepair?
Right. All right. Masibulele kakhulu ke tena ngexesha lakho.
Yes.
Usasishiyana lo ngxwakaxaka yombuzo.
And then I'll be having copies of 2 books.
Okay.
Paya.
Okay, at the session.
Yes, at the registration, people can swipe and so. I've written 2 books.
Okay.
One is about marriage encounter. Ungenwa kanjani emtshatweni.
Okay.
And the second one is how to build a sustainable marriage.
Okay.
Building a marriage that will last.
Okay.
So those are the 2 books that I have.
Will be available on the day.
Will be available there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. Masibulele kakhulu tena ke.
God bless you. Thanks to you, listeners and viewers.
All right, Kempulaphulo Vukani Community Radio. Interesting conversation that we've just had with Pst Khaya Maphinda, the founder of Family Enrichment and Restoration Institute. Sijonga ke imicimbi ebalulekile kakhulu. The backbone of every single business that you can be able to run is ensuring that you have a strong family, which acts as a base, a foundation for all things that you want to do in your life, and also as a support structure as you are running business and encountering a lot of challenges. You do need, to know into bana ndibuyela phina. Also, all those interpersonal skills that get, to be enforced, to be given to us as we grow. These are the same interpersonal skills that we get to use in running our businesses as well. Uchiloke as well, Maphinda into kokubana, even in terms of organizational values, they get to be derived from the family values themselves, which means into kokubana, without us focusing on the family itself, we're going to encounter a lot of challenges in everything or in many things that we pursue in life. I am going to be coming back with your market update and some of the things that he has mentioned. Do not go anywhere. We're going to get a song from Nomalungelo Esithi Imiyalo. Don't go anywhere.